with number 5, and then we're going to get it to number 1. Like something that you should definitely. The minute he showed his sign, if you can, girl, if you ain't stuck around for too long, now you noticing that this man is this, and now, girl, get out of there before it's too late. So she gonna start off with number 5.
I'm gonna go with non-change behavior,
Mm-hmm.
and that's simply that's important, but my reason is, or to elaborate, I would say when a guy is giving you constant same behavior, as far as things that you were steady nagging at, or I won't even say nagging, but things that you have an issue with, and you steady have to repeat yourself, and he's not changing, and he'll make it, or it'll be temporary change.
Yep.
You know, it's not permanent change, and he's steady. Yeah, and things that he's lacking in, he's not fulfilling that. Whether it's like he's not fulfilling that the man, those requirements that you require from a man, and he's lacking in that area. So I would go with that.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and walk away from somebody. And people will hear that, they'll be like, well, that just sounds like somebody that's trying to change you and not letting you. It's just like, sir, if we both had an agreement that we want a relationship in the future with each other, it's certain things that I need from a man. And sometimes the things you be asking for, it's nothing wrong. Like, if it's like asking him to handle his finances a little bit better, that's benefiting both of y'all. When you ask somebody to do something that's beneficial for the both of y'all, I don't see nothing wrong with requiring that out of a man. But sometimes if you see a dude y'all been dating since high school and y'all 25 and it's been 5 years since y'all been dating and you trying to move on at a certain pace and he still acting like he in high school, girl, let him
you
go.
ready for something different. You know, you ready for that
Okay.
the ring. You ready for the marriage,
For stuff to get
everything,
serious.
the kid, and he's not ready to commit to that.
He ain't changing, girl. You gotta go ahead and the 5 years is more than enough. Even if y'all met at 18.
Honestly, if you ask me, 5 years is too long.
Too long. But if you did get to that, okay. But if you did get to that, sometimes, because sometimes you don't really want to necessarily take it serious until you get to that 50 year too. But if a dude after that whole 5 years he ain't changing and stuff like that, he still be having a certain type of way.
I better have a ring on my finger within a couple of years. Like I said.
After 2 years, he should.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, look at him. Yeah.
Gotta start her.
Okay, so number 4, we decided it was going to be that he is not a good influence on your life since y'all been together. Like he brings a lot of negative energy. Like say for instance who you were before is not the same person. Your friends come around, you be like, dang, like if your friends can pick up on your energy, you ain't as jolly, as happy, you're not as ambitious, you really ain't been to the gym. The things that you used to love, like you used to love going to the gym, you used to love kicking with your friends. All of a sudden you don't want to. Now you are inside body. Now you an introvert. Now you ain't
speaking of your family,
okay.
stuff like that, going to family functions and stuff like that. You
Mm-hmm.
just see a complete change, whether it's like in work and stuff like that, affecting you, your physical, your health, everything.
Just the whole
You
your
start
whole
seeing that change.
Then
it's probably, and then you can kind of outweigh the good and the bad. Be like, dang, we got more bad times than our good times. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah. It's like, dang, you got a lot of since you've been in my life. You done had those good moments, but the bad, like you really, when you really start looking at yourself, you don't even recognize yourself anymore, and then you actually question like what's been going on since then. When you lost yourself, and you can pinpoint him, because sometimes you lie to yourself. Your conscience will lie because you don't want to believe it, but your subconscious, if you ever notice when certain things is going on and you feel some type of way, if you just be quiet and you listen to your intuition and your subconscious, it will literally tell you what you really feel, even when your mouth and your conscience don't want to come out and say it. Your inner peace will tell you, it'll say it's him, and you'll be like, oh no, no, it don't matter because subconscious like, bro, it's him. It's okay. You gonna need some months, but you gonna come to this conclusion. But I'm gonna let you have it, girl. Walk away, cut him off, and let's make it clear. We both done been in situations where we done dealt with guys. Cause we talking and we don't want nobody to be in the conversation like, oh, you act like you. Trust me, we both took some time to walk away from guys that showed us these signs easily, and we just stood there. But you know, we've been there some years and some years chasing. But that's why we definitely qualify as the type of people that can tell you this because we don't been through it. Okay, so you ain't gotta feel stupid here, girl. We played beautiful once before too. So you want to go ahead and get them number 3, girl? What is another size legal man?
Oh man, you gotta pay attention. There are red flags. Mama's boy.
Oh my God, I can speak on. I ain't got no experience with that, but girl, either do I. I don't. She don't know to pick. I never thought about that.
I do know people that have been in that situation and they experience.
Mm-hmm.
It don't take nothing but for you can learn from other people's experiences. But I would definitely have to say, guys that include their mom, like as far as like having her in a relationship, like venting to her, like she's basically a part of y'all relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not without her. It's no relationship without her. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you and then also a guy not being able to check his mom, put her on her place
Ooh.
and let his woman know that where she stands, you know what I'm saying, and put his mom on her place because it's been many times when guys they step I'm sorry, when moms they step out of pocket and try to check the woman, the girlfriend.
And what you say? What you say? We was talking about it. She said a key word. It's like she still like look at him as ownership.
Exactly. Women and mothers do that. Mama's boys when they got sons, they basically they still had that hold on their kid.
Mm-hmm.
And guys still hold on to their mom too. They don't let that go too. So
Been caught up this whole time. For me personally, if I think about a mama's boy, I instantly think about the mama. I just think about like Omarion and his ex on April. If you ever watch clips of them on YouTube and you see like their interaction and his mama, like the mama always overstepped her boundaries. And like she said when she mentioned well, Omarion mom just constantly just overdid herself and she just felt like just because she birthed him that just means that she was gonna forever have a say so in his life. Like you did your part as a man. I feel like if I'm in a relationship with you, I understand that you got a relationship with your mother, but you can only do so much with your mother. Your mother cannot give you a family tree. Like she done already have her family. She done already have her man. The crazy thing is she will understand where I'm coming from if it was going through what she was going through with her and her man. She'll be able to say the same reasons of why I feel the way I feel with guarding y'all relationship. And the biggest thing is a dude that don't know how to check his mother. Like you can check your mother in a respectful way and let her know I love her, I do value her, and this is going to be my wife. This is going to be the mother of my child, and I do love you, mother. But I'm growing up, man, you gotta be worried over a woman who ain't got no man. See, those the mama, them girls, they ain't got no man. They've been looking at their sons like that's their man this whole time, and she competing with you.
okay, and then they be expecting for the son to still take care of them
And feel like entitled to that. They feel entitled to I birthed you. It's like, girl, it's 9 at night. He can't answer. We busy. I understand. Go get you a man. Get you. It's time, girl. It's time for you to let that boy go. And if he can't realize and say, Mom, listen, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. This is a family. I'm trying to create my own family, Mom. I'm gonna need you to find your own business and still be respectful. No one's encouraged you to disrespect your mother. But if you gonna constantly try to choose your mother, okay, go ahead and be lonely and realize every time you date a girl, she gonna always have a problem with her, and you gonna be lonely. And then you gonna only partner, only female you gonna have in your life is your mama. And you can only do so much and entertain your mama so much before you want a woman in your life. So it's like if you can't get that, sir, all right, peace. You gotta go. So for me, I can't. I feel like I probably have dealt with this before. My dumb self just never been nosy to peek and see if it's true. But a guy cheating on you, I don't feel like nobody should have to elaborate too much on why you should leave if a guy cheating. Because honestly, I feel like they would do it again. Only
That's true.
they would do it again. They will do it again, girl. Now they might
If a guy, it's very rare that a guy's gonna come clean and be like, "Oh yeah, this happened." I haven't seen it happen.
Okay.
If he does, I mean that's a part of trust in a way, but at the same time, um, I wonder if a guy being honest coming forth with it, does that make him more liable for what happened again?
I don't know. I did see something on YouTube, another video where it was a guy they broke up supposedly because he came out and told her that he cheated, and she still chose to walk away. And I think they was broken up for 3 years. But and I like that she stood like 10 toes down, and then when they came back together, she was like still the same person you remember her to be. She just accomplished more, and then you could tell like like he was letting her know like I just didn't want to. He actually cheated on her for a little bit, like a couple of months, and then he finally decided to go ahead and tell her. And I guess what was your question again? You said if a guy come and tell you,
yeah, just because he's being honest about it, does that make him a liable not that he wouldn't do it again?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think his guilt and his probably being afraid that she could potentially find out that was probably eating away at him. So he just had to probably her to tell her that something. And I think she even said in the video where he was starting to be suspicious that she was doing stuff and cheating on him because it was so much. So it's like you, I'm mom was kind of only told because you was low key scared you was gonna get caught. So that's why I got a question when you do tell me. Are you telling me because if you don't tell me that night, and if you tell me that night, you could have saved that same energy by not doing it, bro. So it's just like it's just doing too much. Now, how you feel about your man cheating on you after 5 years of dating? Do you think it's a difference? Like if he
It's a
cheated?
difference, definitely, because it's 5 years since you put in. But is it going to be that easy to walk away? Is the question.
I don't think so. Especially if you got a family. But it's like it's crazy that you have to consider that type of stuff,
I know,
and he don't consider that type of
and
stuff.
I personally, I'm against cheating. Like I feel like, honestly, I feel like if you cheat, especially off the stuff that I've been through in the past, I feel like, yeah, I feel I'm kind of at the point where it's not a chance after that, honestly. But definitely the 5 year thing is definitely something to think about because you invested that time. But then again, I'm not really sure to be honest.
I feel like when it comes to cheating, you're not sure. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what the 5 year thing is like. What I would do.
Yeah, it's exact. That's why I'm like, I can't say who wants to be cheated on, but at the same time, I feel like it's an understanding after a certain amount of time of dating somebody, you will start looking at other people, and sometimes you will find like just that one time y'all got into it. Especially dudes, they love to just find that little moment that y'all got an argument for 2 days, y'all ain't talking 2 days, and then boom, just go ahead and take that opportunity. Oh, what we were saying, like what's ways of cheating and stuff like that. I said that to me, cheating is like I said, I understand you're normal, you see a fine girl, especially if you've been dating for a long period of time. You see a fine girl, you think in your head, you damn, she fine. Oh, she got a fat. You know, you probably actually think about taking her to bed, but you don't act on it because you think about me, you think about my feelings, and you consider my feelings so much, you care about me so much that you don't even take yourself there. You like, man, I know I got a home, I leave it alone. But for you dudes, that the guy, your guy, that he thinks that, and he actually go out his way to get her number, he actually sneaky, being sneaky, getting her Facebook name, so he don't necessarily have her number directly. He can just message her, message.
Sneaky.
When your man start being cheating, he ain't even had sex with her yet, but you know where you think he going? Why you think he trying to be so sneaky? When she go, he's going to take the opportunity like that time. I don't know if I can forgive that. Like a guy, if my man cheated on me on some one night stand, like it really, he wouldn't even think about it. He just went out, and it's been 5 years. Y'all kind of had like some little argument, da da da, and he did it. But the dude that literally came to work, met a new girl, came in there, got her number, followed her on Facebook, Instagram, talking to her, being sneaky, hiding, just doing extra stuff. It's just like you knew what you were doing. That's why you was hiding it from me. That's why you was being sneaky because you knew what you was doing. Like from experience, like what were some red flags that you seen that you could tell? Like what? Like I said, I can't say if I ever been cheated on. I'm pretty sure I have, but I can't say like what's some red flags that he might do.
The lack of attention that he's showing you. You can tell he's interested in somebody else. Him, the phone, how he is with his phone. Is he secretive? Is he trying to, he don't want you seeing it, or like guys be putting their phone on do not disturb. That's another thing. A lot of guys do. Um, it's a lot of red flags. Mm, yes,
The
a
lack of
lot of red
attention, girl.
flags.
It's just some things. Like if he, first of all, if your man ain't trying to, he ain't like he used to be on you trying to get some throughout the week. All of a sudden, he just be acting like he just content with just 2 times out of the week. He ain't even thirsty no more. He don't even argue or get on your case about having sex with him no more. It's not even a big deal. Like, girl, you know something. Like I say, I'm pretty sure I cut you. Bro. I just never been like the type of person to be nosy and be all. I'm like, if I find out, I'm gonna find out. And if I find out, it's gonna be one.
Yeah.
The number one sign, reason to let a man go, baby girl, because honestly, all these things is somewhat connected to being toxic, but definitely forefront. Like if he's toxic and insecure, do not date an insecure man. Oh my God, the drama comes from him. The constant reassurance you would have to give
It
him.
goes nowhere, seriously.
Go nowhere. It goes nowhere. They're controlling. They're possessive. Just girl, we don't all had a guy that'll literally. You got guys that will literally try to test you and see what they can get away with. Like, can I tell her she can't hang out with her friends? Can I tell her she can't do this? Can I tell her she can't wear that? They'll just do little things to try to test you, girl. If you see a dude in that room,
then if you do agree to that, then it's not gonna be enough. Oh, it's gonna be one thing after the. Then they want you to change this. Like she said, it's a controlling thing that
sometimes they be so toxic and insecure. These dudes will cheat on you and create you like they will tell you to stop doing certain things, to stop drawing attention, stop hanging out, so you can't draw attention, because he literally wants you to be in the house or up under him, but still be going and entertaining other females. He just wants you. You're his property though. You still belong to him. Like I want you to be what I say that I control. You belong to some selfish and still have the audacity to be just insecure. Like, this you trying to act like you up to something, like you doing something. And the whole time it be them. It just be a whole mess. Like what's your take on it?
Um, I would definitely say when it comes to the insecureness, been there. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely in the time I was when you in the situation. Sometimes it's not that clear to you, but when you look back at it and you able to have a clear mind and be like, dang, this was happening, this was happening. It's really disgusting, honestly. The things that you would even, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Exactly. And it's like, dang, I was really
insecure of yourself and
know?
didn't feel like you was worthy and deserve some things because you in them moments you be thinking that they not asking for too much. Oh, he just want me. Oh, he just. I understand. You don't want me to wear that. I get it, cause you maybe it is. And the whole time it don't have nothing to do with that. How many times they just don't want you to look good for no other guy, cause they think just because you look good, that means you're just gonna cheat on them. And that's clearly some stuff that they be doing. If they see if they think they look good and a girl posts them, they not gonna be able to turn a female down. So they think if they can't do that, okay, if you go out and you look good, who's to say that you're not gonna turn this dude? Is you gonna really be able to, let him know you got a man? It's just be a whole. Honestly, girl, cut all these men off. Okay? All these men is trash. Half of these dudes, if he ain't in a relationship, sis, okay, and I can't even say that because sometimes these dudes be in relationships and still be. It's like no woman is winning. Okay, all these niggas, majority of this, well, they say don't say that because if you say all men is trash, then you got trash.
I don't like to do that because I ain't gonna. It's a good handful, and a lot of them are, but it is some good men out here. A lot of them, yeah, it just takes time to get to the good one. Sometimes you gotta.
So how would you do that? Like, if after you cut this type of man off in your life, what is it? Some things you can do to go ahead and draw you? Okay,
you have 5 reasons.
Five reasons.
Okay.
Five reasons to let that man the red flags, the reason to let him go. And after you let that man go, girl, I say and encourage all women to just take that time out to really reevaluate like what was going on and how you attracted this dude and what you want going on in your life. Especially, but I feel like if you can see these signs in a dude and immediately cut them off, girl, that's a good sign that you are really one with yourself. But if you notice these little signs about a dude and it's been 3 months and you've been peeping it, you noticed it, or 9 months and you finally realize, okay, I seen these reasons, that's true, cut them off, let that go. Girl, I suggest that you just take the time out to really just reevaluate the type of energy that you possess and the type of men you pulling in and what type of men you want and your boundaries, girl. I swear, the quicker you found boundaries, I wish I would have had that concept. I would have never wasted my time the way I wasted my time if I allowed myself to set boundaries. So the minute you, and it's crazy when I finally found that boundary and I came across somebody that was constantly overstepping it, and I constantly like trying to, just give him the leeway, no expectation. And eventually I was just like, you know what, you take me as a drug. And it felt so good to break away because I wasn't able to do that in that past. And I caused myself so much hurt and damage and wasted time in my own youth because I seen those signs, went ahead and entertained it, and then then nothing come up out of it. So at least that second person that came around tried to bring that same type of energy, realizing these little things like, oh, you know what? No, we already know where it's gonna go, and you let them off, you cut them off. You really doing yourself and your health so much justice, and it's gonna really honestly bring a nice guy around you. Just always remind yourself that you are worthy and you deserve better. You are worthy of better. And it's hard to hear that though, girl, because when you want a man, when you want that person, it's hard to let them go because you be holding on to the image and the potential of what you think you could have with them. So it's just you think if I let that go, somebody else is gonna get that girl. Let that man go.
Like seriously, like when you come to the what helps me is coming to the term where if something ain't working out between me and somebody, I automatically know it's not meant to be. If it didn't work out that way, it's not meant to be. And trying to force that, it's not gonna make it no better. So it works out for me. Me knowing that what's meant for me is going to be for me.
Yes,
I'll keep that in mind.
yes, ladies. Remember these 5 reasons. We want to go ahead and count down these 5 reasons so we can remind them. What are the
For number 5, yes, we're gonna say non-change behavior. Number 4, we're gonna go. He hasn't been a good influence on your life. It's been more in a negative way. Um, Number 3, we're gonna say he's mama's boy. Run for the hills, girl.
Okay, please. Because what we say, you get a 2-for-1 deal. Okay. The mom included, no returns. Return her. She's here. She enough. That girl gonna feel entitled. She lose her house, she gonna feel entitled to move into y'all crib. She gonna be kicking your kids' food. Gonna be competing with you. You ever seen those little clips where they be having the mamas like they'll come in moving with the family and the mom still be competing with the wives, like saying little slick stuff about the food. You gonna feed the kids this? I don't think they should do it. If it was my kids, I would have. Girl, mama included. We don't got time for that. We got one big mama in the house. That's me. Okay. Okay. Number 2, we're gonna go with cheating. Okay, this is a popular one. Okay. That's a common one. It's a common thing that everybody going through. Common thing. And I don't know why people act like cheating is a part of a relationship. You don't have to go through that in every relationship. And that don't have to be one of y'all downfalls in y'all relationship cheating. Like cheating is an immature type of thing. If you ask me. You want to elaborate? Like now, when we say like cheating, it doesn't mean he have to penetrate the female. It could be as simple as actually getting her number, following her social media. Because if you following her on social media, but you forms of cheating, because why you follow? It's not even that you're following her social media, but when you initially only follow her just because you want to see more of her face. I want to get to know her. Also, cheating. Girl, he cheating. He preparing to cheat. And pursuing somebody else. Yep. Why he's in a relationship? Pursuing somebody else. Trying to be sneaky. And then also another thing is creating feelings. Like guys like to get a woman get her feelings aroused when they got something else going on. Just to see what they capable, what they can get out. It's just be something. Girl, run. Run, girl. Please listen to us. But it's hard. It's easy. It's not easy as it seems and stuff like that. But girl, please. What's number 1? Number 1 is an insecure, very toxic guy. Okay, run. Okay, you gonna drain, girl. If you feel drained like a battery. Okay, if you feel like your relationship is like being on a treadmill and you gotta stop for water or something like that, girl, leave that man. Especially when he don't even blink, girl. It's another reason to cut a man off is and we didn't put that down because we only had 5, but I feel like it is a no what's it, a word to mention is an emotionally unavailable man. Like, cause guys would date you and be emotionally unavailable. Like he would pursue you and everything, but emotionally not ready to give you what it is that you like. He'll entertain a conversation. You'll bring it to him. He'd be like, "Oh, I hate that you feel that way. Well, I just but can't give nothing to it. Can't give you nothing. Don't feel nothing the whole time." When you say emotionally available, no, he don't feel nothing. He can't even help it. Sometimes dudes really be going through so much stuff. So detached. So detached. They actually like you. Like, they actually like you and think you a cool female, but it's been so long since they've been emotionally detached or they done had something go on that they literally done cut their emotions off. So even when y'all like to you think you having real conversations and get to the bottom of something. To him, he probably thought you was just nagging, but he cared about you. He liked you enough where he had the conversation, but he's still the same dude. He still is not emotionally ready to open himself up. So you should just go ahead and cut him off. You go get the scissors. Get the scissors and let that go. So we hope that these 5 with the honorable mention of emotionally unavailable number 6 reason. We hope that this is informative and that that you are not the only person that been through some stuff. We done been through some stuff, and we hope that our own experience and our own reasons of why to cut that man off issues. I hope that this was very knowledgeable for the women that have gone through this or hasn't. We all have, honestly. Just honestly pay attention to the signs. They there for a reason. Intuition, women, we have our intuition. Use the intuition, girl. Sometimes we, like I said, you be intuitively, subconsciously, knowing, but sometimes we just like them so much, and we just love the potential. We like him, we love the potential. We just know it. We just give him one more year, he gonna change. And the thing is, he ain't. He ain't no more. And the longer you stay around him, he's not wasting your time. Okay. You wasting your time. Please let that man go, honey. But we would love to see what you guys have to say. So or what, or more ways, or y'all have your own reasons on why you think
a guy should be cut off? What are reasons that you have cut a guy off?
Tell me your experience. Tell me about the time you had to go ahead and set up your boundaries.
Guys that move too fast.
Yep.
You know, that's a good one. You know.
We should definitely do. Guys who move too fast. Like I don't want you to move too slow, but I don't want you to be because God, you know. But that's another story for later. Anyway, we love talking to you guys. Hope you enjoyed our video. I'm Chantane'l.
I'm Jazzy,
and we are out. Bye.
Bye bye.